Hey YouTube, I just wanted to show you my recent purchases, which I actually got today, which is one Maple Leaf 2014, which are not really special, I guess, but I just thought I didn't have the one with the striping goes to the edges. So I thought, pick one up. That's what the budget allows. So, but also I picked this up, and this is actually a purchase my wife made, but I get to show it off. This is a gold 10 guilder piece. Let me just get it out of the bag. It's actually a this weighs about 6 grams. Focuses. There it goes. And it says Queen Wilhelmina, which is now we have a king. Before that we had a queen, and it wasn't the Queen Mum, but the Queen's grandmother. So, and it's here it says God be with us, and this is as you can see 10 guilder. This says the Kingdom of the Netherlands, and it says 1917. So this is almost 100 years old, and still looks great. 10 guilders, and I think this is a quite an interesting coin. Very detailed, and in 1917 this was actually just 10 guilders. So, times change, because I had to fork over almost 200 euros for it. Actually, my wife did. But and €1 is and when the euro was introduced, it was 2.217 guilders. So this represents a value of 440 guilders. So 10 guilders in 1917, 100 years later, 440 guilders. And it's still what's funny about this, because with this, just this little coin, you could pay your rent for probably months, and now you cannot even pay, well, the cheapest rent you couldn't even pay it for 1 month. So, and let alone some nice apartment in which I happen to live, I would need several of these coins to pay 1 month worth of rent. So it's funny how things go, right? Because this tiny 6-gram coin, and it is quite small. I'll just show you my carry piece. 1 ounce Maple Leaf from 2009, and you can see the difference in just thickness and diameter. So, and sure, gold is much more expensive, but still, it's this tiny thing used to represent, and it still represents a lot of value. But I think these gold and silver prices are being totally smashed, and out in the long run, that's a good thing, because it gives us a chance to collect more and just ride just ride the market and collect as much as you can, and don't do it with money you cannot spend on it, because if you need to sell right now, then you are totally, well, then I wouldn't want to be you, because you'd be losing a lot of money. But you know, there will come a time that this small coin will start to represent its true value. And you know, they have these old ancient calculating moves that for 1 ounce of gold you could buy a suit or something with shoes and a belt and all that kind of stuff. But I have this book. It's from a guy named Ferguson, and he wrote the book When Money Dies. And there used to be a time in the 1930s, 1920s, 1930s in Weimar Republic, Germany. You could take this coin and you could go to a homeowner and you could say to that homeowner, give me your house and everything in it and I'll give you this coin. And he would gladly give you his house and everything that was in it, because with this coin he could sustain his family, extended family, for possibly for years. You know, with the hyperinflation in Weimar Republic, Germany, if you would take 1 ounce of gold, which is this is 6 grams, so 5 of these, 5 or 6 of 5 of these, you could buy a whole street in the center of Berlin. And that's crazy, right? Because then you could even buy a house with just 1 ounce of silver. And I hope we're not entering those times, because it also means complete chaos and mass starvation and all that kind of stuff, because in those days a lot of people were self-sufficient and could grow stuff themselves, and nowadays we're totally helpless in all types of ways. But you know, there might come a time that I can exchange this for real goods and services worth much more than the euros that I exchanged for this real money. So okay guys, it's became a longer video than I planned for, but that's how it goes. Okay, thanks guys, bye.